I would be in the trailer producing, but also writing Knocked Up.
You wrote Knocked Up in a trailer?
In the Talladega Nights trailer. And then suddenly all these movies that we had written that no one wanted to make, people were like, oh, maybe we should make those.
Fancy.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes,
Judd Apatow. Cheers. This is a fancy drink.
Right? This is
like it.
Real
what
Sex
is
in the City. Cosmo. I hate that it has the name Cosmo and people call it like a Sex in the City drink. Because why can't this be a man's drink?
It is right now a man's drink. But is this ironic for you or this is real? You really like a Cosmo?
I do. I like any drink that just is like fruity. I'm a fruity guy. Okay. And if it's if it reminds me of being like a child having orange soda, right? But you get drunk with it, that's the way I do it.
It tastes good. We're in Lamani. Judd Apatow.
Yes.
Can I please have your attention?
You are writer, producer, director.
I'm a virgin.
I'm pregnant.
With a baby?
Yes.
It's gonna give you nightmares.
I can handle a nightmare. You're a nightmare every day for me.
You have a new book called Comedy Nerd. Okay. This book is heavy.
It's like, I like to make things a little too long. That's just part of my whole thing. Books, movies, just a little bit more. And the extra is free. I
love it. Listen, if I open to one page in here, we could do the entire drink about this page, Bridesmaids.
Right?
I'd randomly
we could do an
open
hour
to
on
Bridesmaids.
Sure.
Okay. Every single page in here is something about your life. It's like a yearbook of your life.
So it's a memoir in scrapbook form.
What comes through is how many people you know, famous comedians all through your life.
Yeah.
And people you still are friends with to this day.
Yeah, sometimes I think I just made movies and TV so that comedians would talk to me.
As a kid, you're writing letters to famous comedians, you're asking for autographs, you're just you're scrappy. You're just doing anything you can to meet comedians.
Yeah, no, I think, part of it was there was no religion in my house, not in a negative or positive way, just no one mentioned it. And so I probably started listening to people like George Carlin and Richard Pryor and watching Saturday Night Live to get a sense of how the world works and to get philosophies. And these people were breaking everything down and what does this mean and what's unfair and what's ridiculous. Yeah. And so I became really obsessed as a little kid about it.
With comedy.
And then slowly thought, oh, I wonder if there's something I could do.
Well, by high school, you're at a radio station at your high school, right? And you're asking comedians to come in to do interviews with you. Like big comedians, like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah. Well, I would go to their houses usually, like with a big tape recorder from the AV squad. It was just so
What did they think when you walked in? Like, did they expect the high school kid?
I probably looked like a pleasant, cute kid. I was like 15, 16 years old. And I had a Long Island accent and talk like this. How do you write jokes? And so they tolerated me, and people were generally very, very nice to me.
Are you basically using those interviews to learn how to get into the business and how to be a comedian?
Yeah, I think on some level, I just wanted to touch it. I just wanted to know it was real. In my senior year of high school, I worked up the courage to get up on stage at Chuckles Comedy Club in Mineola.
Long Island, New York.
It did not go well, but I just loved it. And all the comedians told me about the times that they bombed. So when I bombed, I thought, I'm in the club. I'm doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing.
You do some stand-up. You move to LA.
Yeah.
You go to film school for a bit.
Yeah.
You drop out of film school eventually.
Yeah, run out of cash. But that turned out to be the best thing because it just forced me to, figure it out.
To hustle,
and I did learn a lot.
Again.
Yeah, I went to USC Cinema School and I did learn a lot about screenwriting.
Sure.
And when I started writing, I'm like, oh, I know stuff.
You, at some point in your head, you say, well, maybe I'm not going to be the stand-up guy. I'm going to be the writer for the people that are up on stage in the movies?
I was doing stand-up, but I didn't have a lot to say. I was, 20 years old, and so I had no theories. I was just like a solid, pleasant, kind of funny, smart kid, but it wasn't magic. And then I would go to the clubs, and Jim Carrey would be in the club, and Ellen, and you'd see Sandler work on his act, and people were really good. And as a fan, I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that.
You end up a roommate with Adam Sandler
Yeah.
before he's on SNL.
You know, he was one of the people, of a very few, where people thought, oh, he's the next guy. He's going to be Bill Murray or Eddie Murphy. And we all just wondered, how's it going to happen? One day he said, I have an audition for Saturday Night Live. And then he came home and he said, I got it. And then he left, and I'm in the apartment. And he left all his clothes. He didn't even take
Like
his
he was
wallet.
coming back.
I don't know what he was thinking. He just left all his clothes and his wallet and his ID, his driver's license. I still have all of that. That's a hoarder, you know?
How do you start writing? Was it just like, I need to make money, and so I'm going to start writing now?
Well, there was just rent, right? So rent was $425, so I just had to find a way to make $425. So I worked at the Improv, and I was an MC at night, and then I would try to write jokes for other people, and people would pay you whatever, $50 a joke. And then slowly, you know, people who were really successful started asking me to write jokes for them.
Gary Shandling, right?
Yeah. So I wrote the Grammys with him one year.
And by your late 20s, I mean, you're off. You're working
The Ben Stiller Show.
Ben Stiller show.
Yeah.
I am parting the Red Sea.
You got a permit for that?
We did 13 episodes and were canceled. But then 6 months later, we won the Emmy for Best Writing.
There's a bit of a theme in your life, I
Yeah,
think,
failure
of having
and-
shows and then they're canceled, right?
Yeah.
Freaks and Geeks.
What? We just egged my little brother.
Yeah, that was
People
canceled.
know that one, and it was canceled.
Undeclared was canceled. Yeah, it took a long time for me to get one that
Yeah.
wasn't canceled.
Is it just your personality, Judd, that gets you to get back up and just do it again? Or, you know?
I think
Because a lot of people would give up.
I think I always have a sense of like what's good and what's not good. So as long as I think it's good, I'm excited it got done, and then you just set it out into the world and you go, I hope it has some sort of life. So there wasn't much suffering other than your ego. But you know, it was also a good lesson to believe in what you do and have your own opinion about what you do.
Was Anchorman kind of a pivot point for you? Like, it seems like Anchorman leads to a lot of things.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Really?
People know me.
Anchorman was a big deal because we all thought that Will Ferrell was the funniest.
What? We're on the air right now.
I'm ready. Good evening, I'm Ron Burgundy. Here's what's going on in your world tonight.
But nobody would make it for a long time. And then
Nobody thought it would be funny.
they brought me on as a producer, and I had to deal with DreamWorks, and they almost made it. And then they said, we're not going to make it. And then what happened was Old School came out.
I promised my wife I wouldn't drink tonight. Yeah, I'll do one. We're gonna do one. We're good. Streaking.
Which DreamWorks made.
Okay.
And in that time, Universal said, well, we'll make Anchorman. And then one day Steven Spielberg said, what do we have with Will Ferrell? He's so great in our movie Old School. And they're like, we just got rid of Anchorman. And then he said, get it back. And he forced Universal to give it back.
Really? So Steven Spielberg saves Anchorman.
Yeah, it's all from him. As soon as Anchorman did well, people were open to us doing other things. And also, maybe we should let them do some of their weird things.
So what are the weird things you got to do?
Well, I pitched the 40-Year-Old Virgin, an idea that Steve Carell had as the next thing to do.
Are you a virgin?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
It all makes sense. You're a virgin.
I am. Shut up.
So when that did well, on the heels of it was Talladega Nights. And I would be in the trailer producing, but also writing Knocked Up.
You wrote Knocked Up in a trailer.
In the Talladega Nights trailer. And then suddenly all these movies that we had written that no one wanted to make, people were like, oh, maybe we should make those.
Your comedy in that era is kind of like a raunchy comedy, right?
Yeah, raunchy with heart.
Right. When you look back on it now, what do you think?
I mean, I think we always found it funny when people were really immature and needed some sort of a beating to grow up. You know, so a lot of them are, in a way, coming of age movies. But as I get older, I realize that people are coming of age their entire life.
You meet your wife, Cable Guy?
Yes,
Is that what
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
met? Leslie.
Yes.
And you guys have 2 daughters who are now actors on their own right.
Yes.
The girls were in your movies playing the daughters of your wife.
Yes. Well, because I always thought, like, when you see movies and you see the kids of people, they never look like the parents. And they never act like the parents. And they always talk to each other, not in the way people talk to each other. So I just thought, oh, if I just put my kids in it, Leslie will talk to them the way she talks to them, and they'll react the way they react, and we'll get something very real and natural.
Yeah.
And then it just happened to be that they were really funny in a way that was unexpected.
Yeah.
That they could improvise, and I could just put 2 cameras on them and they would just have a fight. And I could just capture like a real fight, and it would be funny.
Joseph has a crush on you. You like a boy who cries.
Shut up, Charlotte.
Your daughter Maud actually just directed for the first time. Did you give her advice?
Well, yeah, she directed her first movie called Poetic License, and I tried to give her advice, and she took a third of it, which I think is the right amount to take.
From your dad?
Yeah, because you want to have your own vision and your own style, and I'm so like sweaty for the laugh. Like I'll just like do anything to get the laugh, and she's like, Dad, everything doesn't have to be funny.
To you, what is the funniest scene you ever created?
In The 40-Year-Old Virgin, where at the end of the movie, when Catherine Keener finds out he's a virgin, he says, I'm a virgin. I always have been. I like that one.
One good rule for making comedy.
I always say, try to write a really great drama and then add the jokes.
What would be your best piece of advice to someone who wants to do what you do?
I mean, it's just a lot of work, right? You have to really like study it and have the courage to fail. I think people don't want to fail as much. Have some years where you're experimenting before everyone sees it. I think that's really helpful.
Judd Apatow, this has been fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
No problem.